Okay. Hi, my name is Farah Mobarak, and I'm the chairperson and leader of this project. I'm going to be selecting a student who will host the president while he visits the United States because he chose to see a high school from an average teen, and I'm going to be picking one of those teens today. So today we have Ling Xiao, Bahar Hadid, and Jada Williams. So let's get straight to the questions. But first, we need to know the standards of an average teen. You guys have to be responsible to the president, sociable, motivated, good character, work hard, and likable. But you guys can't be shy and not respectful or leave him out or ignore him. And that's what y'all have to do if y'all win to do to him. So let's go to the questions. So Ling Chao, the president wants a view of normal American high school. How would you show him?
For me to show the president a view of a normal high school students, I would just have to be who I am. Get ready for school and basically show him around, just tell him how my day goes by, each day that I come to school, how I get ready and the activities that I am involved in based on my curriculum, so he can see what I get to do on a daily basis. It may be different from the others, what they get to do and what they are involved in. I think that's just basically what I would do, is straightforward.
Jada Williams, how would you plan on engaging the president in conversation?
Well, since he is from out of country, I would ask about him and where he comes from and how their schools are and how he would compare the American schools to the schools overseas.
Bahar Haddad, how can you keep your emotions about political opinions contained without causing a debate with the president?
So first I've been working with my counselor to help the way that I word things, because I have such a passion for politics and being able to debate, which requires me to do a little bit of my homework of the President Mali's country, so that I can be sure that my beliefs don't upset the president. And the best way I can do that is to be more up to date with his views and making sure that my views don't upset him.
Okay. Ling Xiao, tell me a little about yourself and what you like and what you don't like.
I am a 17-year-old. My parents are originally from China. I was born in this country, so I get a culture of both worlds at home. I am strictly raised Chinese, and I come to school, I mingle with Americans. I am proud to say I know both cultures very well, and it has its positive and negative. So I do have two siblings raised exactly the same way. In our household, education is talked about on a daily basis, on how we have to be better. And coming from a culture where respect is the utmost, I am very, very respectful to others. A little quiet and shy, but I do get my information or message across without getting in any cantankerous fighting with anybody.
Okay, good response. Bahar Haddad, what do you want to? Why do you want to go to Georgetown?
Oh, Georgetown. Georgetown is one of the greatest colleges here in the United States, and not only that, their debate team is phenomenal. I mean, it is one of the best around, and I think that I personally want to pursue maybe running for president when I'm finished with college, and I think that my best opportunity to be able to do that is to continue with my mock trials that we're doing here at our school in Georgia. I want to be able to take that back to Georgetown and do it there and kind of become better at it.
Jada Williams, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Jada, and I am a junior in high school. I love art. I'm so passionate about it, and I do plan on being an artist. I want to open up a museum with my own art, and then I also want to display art of autistic children. I'm usually quiet because I'm an introvert. I mean, introverts always love art and like hippie cafes and stuff like that. But I'm super outgoing when I have to be, and so I think that can play well in my favor.
Ling Chow, the president is from Mali, and how will you entertain him here from the United States?
For me to be able to do that, first of all, I'll have to do my homework, which is basically get to know the educational system in Mali and what an average 17-year-old high schooler would do in Mali and how their educational system is set, and also the president's view about education, and also their cultural stance as far as a disparity between male and females receiving the same education. Once I gather that, because knowing that he's coming from Africa, I know there may be some disparity in that, I think I will be better prepared to ask the president hard questions, but at the same time get to know what he really wants for his citizens and what he will be getting from the visit here with us, as far as being a better leader to his to the younger children that down the road they are going to be the future of that country. If I can get those information and actually get to politely ask the president about it, I think I'll be more than happy and willing to go around and show him all the opportunities that we are so privileged in America to have, and perhaps that may open his eyes and he may go back home and change some of those disparities that the educational system in Mali may be facing.
Bahar, tell me how you're going to interact with the president respectfully.
Oh, if I have the opportunity to have the president come to my school, like I said before, just knowing his culture, I think is going to be key into President Mali coming to our school, and just knowing a little bit about his family, and I would like to just pick his brain just for a little while to see what are some of the pros and the cons to being the president, because it's something that it's just not for now for me. It's something that I want to take on with me into the future, like I had just said before.
Jada Williams, what will you do when a problem arises with the president? He may not like something y'all do. What would you do?
Well, I really believe that the best way to solve problems is through understanding, and so I would just try to understand why he doesn't like it. Dig to see if there's something in his culture that doesn't mesh with America's culture, and then give my viewpoint of why it could be something good and why we implement it here in the U.S. school system, and then hopefully we can come to a mutual agreement, kind of disagree to agree, and move forward.
So based on everyone's response, I have to limit it to 2 people. And I would have to pick Ling Chow and Bahar Haddad because y'all's response was very good, and you cared about him more than yourselves. And as we said, you were going to do research to see what he liked and to make him feel comfortable here. So I have 2 more questions for you guys to see who gets the spot.
Can I leave?
Yes. Chow, why do you think you should host the president?
Several reasons why I think I should host the president of Mali. To begin with, I am smart. I am extremely involved in science fair and helping middle school children. I help tutor science and math. I have gone to several fairs that I have been nominated leader of those fairs, and I've brought back trophy to our school because I do my research and I do the work that is needed. I feel the added advantages with me also coming from another experience, another culture, it will be very easy for me to get to interact with the president better because he's coming from another culture, and really get to ask him the hard questions that I feel that children in high schoolers in his country will be wanting to know about America, and also how their own country and their own educational system can improve, because I spend my time reading. Yes, it is true, I may be shy, I may not have a lot of friends, but I know I do put my work in to get the best result, and I think I will be the right person for the job based on what I know I can contribute and how easily I have spent time with other leaders from different schools, from different organizations, because I'm constantly going to different debate fairs or educational fairs. I think I would just be the best person for the job.
Wonderful. Okay. So, Bahar, what qualities do you have to become a good leader?
I think that my resume at this point, being 17, speaks highly for myself. I was the regional, the district, and the state debate champion in 2015 and 2016, and I am been studying hard with the current issues that we have right now going on, and I hope to continue that and also be the debate champion here in 2017. I was accepted into Georgetown recently, and with that being said, it's hard to get in there. So that lets you know that even though you're looking for an average high school, I'm not just your average student. So I think that with that being said, that if the president Mali would come to our school, we have a lot to offer him, and we would accept him with open arms, and just show him that the United States here in Georgia, that we appreciate him coming, and we can show him a good time, and allow him to see our school.
Can I add something to my response earlier? I had forgotten to mention that in addition to me being the best person to pick for this job, I also have the experience of having traveled to Africa. I went to a neighboring town called Togo with Mali, that they share exactly the same educational system, and I had that opportunity to see how impoverished their educational system is, and I think that with the president coming here and seeing how we do things in America and how our educational system is, I will be able to ask him those questions that I think will make him really think hard, and go back to Mali and make some changes to better the life of high schoolers in his country and the whole educational system in his country.
So, for both of your responses was very good, but I have to pick one person, and I have to pick Ling Chow. Your response was very outgoing, and you hit every point that needed to be going over. So, since you won, there will be a meeting with your counselor next week. next week to show you the points that need to be go over when the president comes here. So next week I will be meeting with you and your counselor.